Another Runeterra expansion is right around the corner, and Kai'Sa has been revealed. Today, I'm going to be breaking down some of my favorite Kai'Sa deck ideas.
We have something the void will never understand. Me.
Deck number 1, Kai'Sa Viktor. Now, I feel like there are a couple directions Kai'Sa wants to go. The first is your basic Kai'Sa mid-range deck. Kai'Sa Pantheon, like we saw in the reveal trailer, is going to be a very strong version of this, but I have a feeling Kai'Sa Viktor might be even better. In addition to Viktor's random keywords and Kai'Sa creating free spells, PNZ lets you get Challenger and Elusive on board for 0 mana, which is huge value for Kai'Sa.
Give me the value!
The goal with this type of deck is to level Kai'Sa up as soon as possible, which requires you to summon 6 different positive keywords. I really don't think there's a faster way to get Kai'Sa to level 2. Deck number 2, Kai'Sa Legion Deserter. Legion Deserter is in a rough spot. Now that he's got no Overwhelm, simply buffing up his stats with Viego really isn't gonna do much. However, since Kai'Sa's second skin is an everywhere effect, you can use her to give Legion Deserter all of an ally's positive keywords, which is really strong. Shurima Noxus also has access to plenty of ways to buff Legion Deserter's stats, and once your Legion Deserter is big enough, all you gotta do is play Supercharge on one of your followers, copy it onto Kai'Sa for free, and boom. Legion Deserter's back, baby. Deck number 3, Kai'Sa Fizz OTK. Now, there's another type of deck that Kai'Sa would fit really well in, and that is an OTK or one-turn kill deck. Since she has the ability to copy allies' keywords for 0 mana, and her champion spell is 3 mana Spell Shield plus Overwhelm, I think she'd fit right at home in an OTK deck. Now, there are a couple of directions you could take this, the most powerful of which is probably Kai'Sa Fizz in Bandle City. Spell Shield is extremely valuable to Fizz because it's that extra layer of defense he needs to counter cards like Quicksand and Minimorph. Kai'Sa's free spell not only activates Fizz's attack, it also gives Kai'Sa Elusive, and whatever other keywords you've already stacked onto Fizz. Also, Fizz having access to Shurima lets you pull off a really cool combo. Obelisk of Power plus Unleashed Energy lets you give Fizz 8 attack for only 4 mana.
How is that fair? How is that even fair?
Deck number 4, Kai'Sa Lee Sin OTK. Ionia is a solid region if you were going to build another Kai'Sa OTK deck, and Kai'Sa would work really well with Lee Sin. Supercharge is what Lee Sin has been dreaming of ever since he was added to the game, and Kai'Sa benefits a lot from being in Ionia. It's got access to plenty of elusives, as well as Flurry of Fists, which synergizes well with Kai'Sa since she already has Quick Attack. Kai'Sa can also steal Life Steal from Eye of the Dragon, which will make this OTK very difficult to stop. And if all of that wasn't enough, you've also got access to Deny. So there's that. Deck number 5, Void Abomination Timelines. This deck is not necessarily built around Kai'Sa, but you'd probably still include her in it. Here's the main idea. Trundle Gnar Timelines has already proven that a Timelines deck can be competitively viable. All you gotta do is choose followers that have strong enough abilities. I feel like Void Abomination could genuinely be a good alternative to Ice Pillar. When you play it, it grants itself all positive keywords you've had at any time in the game, and then it grants those keywords to whatever 8-drop you choose with Timelines. Elusive Dreadway? Yes please. Spell Shield Leviathan? Thank you very much. This deck would essentially be a speed run to collect Elusive, Spell Shield, and maybe Overwhelm as fast as you possibly can. Voidlings and Porobots would work great here, and Shurima's got access to plenty of other useful abilities that would work well with Timelines, one of which is the new Hive Herald card. On its own, this card seems pretty mediocre. When you play it, it grants a unit and itself each other's positive keywords, which is cool, but the only keyword Hive Herald has is Evolve. Kind of underwhelming. But when combined with Timelines, this card becomes extremely powerful. Every time you play it, you'll be presented with 3 different units to swap keywords from. Overwhelm is a very common keyword in the pool of 6-cost followers, and Regen, Lifesteal, Challenger, Fury, Scout, Elusive, and Double Attack are all possible to find as well. Now, there's only a 44% chance you can draw a unit with any keywords at all, which is admittedly not great. But even if you draw a 6-drop without a keyword, there are still some really valuable 6-drops you can find, like Shellfolk, Avatar of the Tides, or Lord Broadmane. And even if you don't find any of them, you're at least going to be getting a better body than a 3/3. And that new Timelines unit will still be granted the keywords from whatever unit you targeted with Hive Herald. So even in the worst case scenario, you're still going to get something like a 4/4 and grant it another unit's keywords, which is not terrible. Those are all the best ideas for Kaisa decks I've got at the moment. Let me know what kind of Kaisa decks you'll be building down in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe. I'm planning on uploading some more deck idea videos like this one, and I'm going to be testing out all of these decks on the channel once the new expansion drops. But like I said, that is all for today's video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.